Parker Schnabel's temporary suspension of mining activities on Gold Rush. Parker Schnabel is having one of the toughest seasons of his mining career on Gold Rush. Over the years, Parker has established himself as a relentless and resourceful miner, consistently achieving impressive gold totals. However, this season has been riddled with setbacks that have put his skills and patience to the ultimate test. Even before the cameras started rolling, Parker warned in interviews that this season would be especially difficult. Now, fans are seeing firsthand the truth behind those words as his journey unfolds with unexpected challenges and tough financial decisions. The challenges of new ground this season. Parker is mining on new ground, a venture that has proven to be far more difficult than he had anticipated. The trouble began early when his team encountered significant issues with the long-cut plant. As the crew began defrosting the frozen terrain, they discovered that the gold pay layer was much deeper than expected. This revelation threatened to stir their operation before it even got properly underway. To address the issue, Parker resorted to using a sonic drill to pinpoint the depths of the gold-rich pay layer. However, this solution came at a steep cost, $1,200 per day. While the drill provided the necessary information to get started, the cost and time required to map the ground have heavily strained Parker's resources. Even with this additional investment, the team has been unable to produce the kind of results Parker needs to stay on track. After 4 grueling weeks, the operation has yielded just 135 ounces of gold, far below the average needed to achieve his goal of 10,000 ounces by the end of the season. Equipment failures and harsh conditions. As if the challenges with the new ground weren't enough, Parker's operation has also been plagued by equipment failures. Crew lead Tyson Lee's 480 excavator, which was being used to deliver pay dirt to the wash plant, encountered severe wear and tear. The hard ground conditions shredded the excavator's cutting edge, causing frequent breakdowns and halting operations repeatedly. Each pause in mining not only adds to the crew's frustration, but also eats into the already tight timeline Parker faces, adding to the difficulties. The weather forecast predicts 10 more days of cold temperatures, further complicating efforts to maintain equipment and extract pay dirt. With costs mounting and results lagging, Parker made the tough decision to suspend sling activities for at least 3 weeks. While this pause will further delay their progress, it's a calculated move to prevent more significant financial losses in the long term. The high stakes of mining this season. Parker's operation carries a staggering $15 million investment. The pressure to deliver results is immense, and every decision he makes carries the weight of that financial commitment. By pausing operations, Parker is prioritizing sustainability over short-term gains. While it's a bitter pill to swallow, the decision reflects his experience and understanding of the mining business. Parker's ultimate goal remains clear: to secure 10,000 ounces of gold and turn a profit. Despite the challenges' ripple effects on the crew, the suspension of sling activities has inevitably impacted the morale of Parker's crew. Known for his demanding leadership style, Parker has pushed his team harder and harder as the season's difficulties have mounted. While the crew's dedication is unquestionable, the setbacks and delays have tested their resolve. As the suspension drags on, the pressure to deliver results when operations resume will only increase struggles across the board. Parker Schnabel isn't the only miner facing a tough season on Gold Rush. Rick Nes, another prominent figure on the show, is dealing with arguably the worst season of his career. Rick's water license was denied renewal, jeopardizing his ability to work on his claim next year. To make matters worse, Rick's misstep in purchasing a $150,000 pump, which turned out to be the wrong type for his operation, has left him scrambling to recover from the costly mistake. Kevin Beats, son of the legendary Tony Beats, is also feeling the pinch this season. Operating his own claim, Kevin had to strike an expensive deal with Parker to acquire a truck, stretching his budget to its limits. While Kevin struggles to balance his books, his father Tony continues to mine with relative ease. Avoiding the setbacks plaguing the rest of the miners, the bigger picture, this season of gold rush serves as a stark reminder of the unpredictable nature of mining. Even seasoned veterans like Parker, Schnabel, and Rick Nes are not immune to the challenges posed by harsh conditions, equipment failures, and financial pressures. Parker's decision to operations highlights the tough calls miners must make to ensure the long-term viability of their operations for fans. It's a glimpse into the high stakes and relentless uncertainty that define the world of gold mining as Parker navigates these challenges. Viewers are left wondering whether he will be able to turn things around and salvage the season. One thing is certain: the road to 10,000 ounces of gold has never been more daunting for the young mining prodigy. Parker Schnabel faces his toughest challenges yet in Gold Rush Season 15. Parker Schnabel, a name synonymous with success on Gold Rush, is no stranger to overcoming the odds. Season after season, he has demonstrated his exceptional ability to extract gold and lead his crew to victory. However, Season 15 is proving to be Parker's most difficult, yet filled with setbacks, high stakes, and mountain pressure that have left even this seasoned miner questioning the season's outcome. A high goal meets early disappointments. At the start of Season 15, Parker set an ambitious target to mine 10,000 ounces of gold. This lofty goal would require everything to go right from the outset. Unfortunately, the season began on a sour note, with Parker's crew finding only 30.8 ounces of gold during the first week, a total worth $77,000 for a miner of Parker's caliber. This was a far cry from a level of success he's accustomed to achieving. By the end of the third week, Parker had managed to pull a total of 135.85 ohms, still woefully short of the pace needed to hit his ultimate goal. To close the gap, Parker has increased the pressure on his crew, setting more ambitious targets each week. However, this relentless drive could lead to exhaustion and frustration among his team, creating additional challenges in an already difficult season. The long cut plant and its challenges, one of the primary sources of Parker's struggles this season, has been the long cut plant. From the very beginning, this new mining site presented unforeseen challenges as the crew began defrosting the ground. Mitch Blash discovered that the gold pay layer had sunken lower than anticipated. If the pay layer had dropped more than 20 feet, it would have spelled disaster for the operation. To avoid catastrophe, Parker rented a sonic drill at a staggering cost of $20,000 per day to assess the depth of the pay layer. Fortunately, the drill revealed that the pay layer was about 15 feet above the bedrock, making the site viable for mining. However, this victory came at a significant financial cost and delayed the operation further. These early hurdles at the long cut plant have set the tone for a season fraught with tension and uncertainty. Adding to the difficulties, the long cut plant has also faced mechanical issues that have slowed operations. Equipment failures have become a recurring theme, requiring frequent repairs and causing additional downtime. Every delay puts Parker further behind schedule, increasing the financial strain and the pressure to produce results. Tensions within the crew. The challenges at the long cut plant have inevitably created friction within Parker's team, pushing his crew harder and harder to make up for lost time. Parker risks alienating the very people he relies on to achieve his goals. Crew members have expressed frustration with the relentless pace, and the stress of underperformance has only compounded the strain. In interviews leading up to Season 15, Parker admitted that this would be a tough season due to the new mining site, yet few fans could have predicted just how difficult things would become. The pressure is also affecting morale, with some crew members questioning whether the goals set by Parker are even attainable given the circumstances. This internal discord threatens to derail the entire operation, as a demoralized team is less likely to perform at its best. Parker's leadership skills are being tested like never before, and how he handles these challenges could determine the outcome of the season.